Greetings, tribe. My name is Nukai, and this is Nukai Moon 3333. I hope everyone is doing well today. I wanted to see what messages that my spirit team and the divine has for us today to illuminate us or to affirm or confirm to assist us on this path today. Oh. Burdens. It doesn't necessarily have to be burdens. It's a 10 of it's a 10 of wands, and it can also be a heavy load. It could be upheaval, momentum. Let's see what this 10 of wands is letting us know today. I got a dragon on him. When I say that look heavy, look heavy. See? Somebody got some burdens, okay? So, I have the Knight of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Page of Wands coming out. Someone that's confident, overly confident. They speak of uncertain of self, or no, I'm sorry, full potential, uncertain of self, confidence, and a person who kind of rises to a challenge. So what that makes me feel like, right, someone that has a spark, right? So they rise to the challenge. They will, and sometimes they'll do that without thinking, right? So this is where that uncertainty comes in, or, you know, they're just daring. So they'll just, they do things without thinking. So somebody is burdened by how overconfident they were or inspired to cause competition in your life, conflict. I got the 5 of Wands. Tell me I don't know why. This is justice. So we about to find out what justice has. And for these people who thought they was going to burn you and they felt inspired. But justice came in. Justice is here, right? Calling in strength. So strength speaks about control, composure, being calm, fierce, yielding, forging. All right, let's see. Seems like you had to have some strength to get through this while they were trying to control the situation. Yes. And then I have your Ace of Cups, overflowing cup. Not just overflowing cup, I mean overflowing cup of feelings, blessings, emotions, faith, love, right? So you had to have strength when it came to your overflowing cup and being open-hearted due to some type of competition or conflict or burdens. Okay, why is this Page of Hearts out here? Because you're embarking into a new expedition. I have the 3 of Wands coming out because of your personal strength, leaving things behind you, your optimism, for your Ten of Pentacles, for your wealth, for your inheritance, for your legacy. So they wanted to burden you on this journey. Well, I'm not going to take all of that. Yeah. They try to create rumors or create little obstacles for you. Being nosy, trying to trap you. Quick communication when it comes to, or speed, right? Trying to have you bounded, and hostage, isolated, fearful. Yeah. Seems like they had a specific time frame. They were trying to get all of this done. Looks like by a Queen of Swords. Or it could be just clarity. Who knows though? Okay, so rumors definitely still wanted to come out, or just immature communication. It could be gossiping. It could be anything when it comes to rumors. Logic. It actually speaks of this Page of Sword having logic, keen, perceptive. They have some type of selfishness, right? Immaturity about them, and can be very manipulative. So some type of manipulative communication, right? This was the conflict they used to burden you, right? But justice came in when you had strength for your overflowing cup, and you were open to yeah, they were trying to attach something to you. I have attach some type of toxic attachment to this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a composed, intuitive. When I say Queen of Cups, it's going to be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. She has a calmness. She's a teacher. She's kind. She's compassionate. Right? So this Queen of Cups, they were trying to attach some type of like rumors, gossip, manipulation, using some type of manipulation to attach to you, right? And then wanted to call it equal give and take. They're Six of Pentacles. So for them, they wanted to make it seem like they were being generous to you, right? That you were charity, right? That somehow you were a problem. This is what I feel like. That you were a problem. They try to create problems for you. To make it seem like you're the problem, right? And then make it seem like, oh no, I'm here, I'm helping her out. She's not helping me. No, I'm helping her out. She's a charity case. See, she has issues and she has things going on with her that she can't handle. So I'm here to help her. This is how they try to make it seem. Because they know that you're a kind person. They know that you're generous. Right? But they wanted to possess that. I have the Four of Pentacles coming out. Yeah. They wanted to have ownership of you. Which makes sense. This is the Ten of Pentacles. They thought to have ownership of your generosity. Right? They wanted to possess that part of you because you were a giver, because you are a teacher, because you are kind, right? Don't let the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups come out here showing that you're emotionally balanced. That means definitely had some issues, right? And you're stable, right? Your stability. They needed that stability, right? They needed someone who had some form of security, stability, commitment, who was, they needed to connect with someone. Yes, that's what I get with that. They needed to be attached to someone that has these particular, this is why they try to have a contract, okay? Or wanted to be connected to you. Let me say that. Ooh. Getting crazy for a moment there. All right, now they're stuck. Now they gotta let go. Or they're looking at a new perspective on the situation. Let's see. I got the Hangman coming out. Okay, new perspective when it comes to this Queen of Swords, right? Queen of Swords speaks about someone who's professional. Swords, you're speaking about Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. They're a career-focused type of person, right? They're analytical, right? They can be emotionally distant at times, sometimes, right? However, this Queen of Swords in the upright, she tells the truth. She speaks the truth. Let's see if this one is. She's surveying the situation. I got the Seven of Pentacles coming out. She's looking at the seeds that have been sown. She's trying to see what she can like survey, like what's in the future. What, you know, after all this work I've placed in, what do I have, right? What am I reaping from this? Okay. Give me a second. I got the Four of Wands, the Hangman, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Now, her coming in with the truth, surveying the situation, she's being victorious at this time. Seems like things are going according to plan. Now, this could be in the past when it comes to a decision on an Empress, right? So some type of decision, Two of Swords when it comes to an Empress. Let's see. What's this decision? The wheel had turned. So there was some type of change. And then there were shots fired, right? Sorry. This Knight of Pentacles, like, he got a whole shots fired, right? So I'm sorry. You got the slow moving knight. She's trilling through. She's loyal. She's patient. She's routine. She's in practice. So when fate changed, when destiny turned, when the will turned, right? You got the Knight of Wands coming out. Some type of routine, drill, skill. When it came to a Ten of Cups, some type of contentment, prosperity, all right, fulfillment, or it could be a group, family. So let's see what the has there. This is clarity. All right. So this is clarity when the will, when destiny changed, when things had changed, when the will turned. This is clarity on what happened to a group, right? Something that, I guess this is something that they have done in the past. So let me say this. This is like a routine that this group has, right? Or this family dynamic has that they do. So let's get clarity on that. And clarity on this High Priestess and her determination, her willpower to forge through for a renewal. Let's see. All right, so she learned. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles speaks to someone. It's a seed, right? It's growing. It hasn't completely sprouted yet. It's just a seed. So it's a learning opportunity. It was something that they learned, right? Over time, researching. Time management, planning is what the page, okay? Two of Wands came out, which gives you survey, overlooking, ambitious, making a plan, right? And a direction. Right? This didn't come out, of course, but I got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a charge forward, action forward, type of impulsive almost. So very ambitious. Initiative. Like you took the initiative. All right? In the past. As a leader, as a visionary, as someone who studies, someone who takes care of, detail-oriented, you know, can be almost like a mentor or teacher. It's the King of Wands, right? I have the Six of Cups, and then I have the King of Wands. Six of Cups can be, it could speak about the past, nostalgia, and things like that. But it also speaks of creativity, children, idolization. So having ideas, coming up with ideas, right? A grower, someone who grows. Well, this book, I did have the Empress out here. So she grows. Definitely, she's abundant. This was the decision that was made that caused the wheel to turn when it came to this Empress, right? Who actually sits in the High Priestess also. So she has her inner knowing. She also has her intuitive. She used her intuitive abilities or gifts, knowing how to balance out the shadow and the light, right? Using her wisdom and her experiences. Okay. So then it seems like Temperance came in. And for Temperance, Temperance is moderation, peace, stillness, tranquility, right? Dilution, diluting, right? Diffusion or clearing out, or even balance. So Temperance came to balance out the situation. And healing was needed. When it comes to guidance, spirituality, insight, clarity. Clarity on what? You know what? I haven't been asking the right questions. Clarity on what? What healing, what was required? Needed. Let's get in. Okay. Seems like past hurt due to a connection. Right? 6 of Swords wanted to come out with going into calmer waters, but it stayed in the deck. So you have the 3 of Swords, some type of heartbreak, turbulence, grief, mourning when it came to connections, right? Conjunctions, bliss, communion, combining, fortune, sacred marriage. Okay. Let me get more on that. So there was some type of removal or disconnect when it came to a connection in this situation. The Chariot came in, and the Chariot speaks of, this Chariot is a selector, right? Balance, dynamics, shifting, cycles, orchestrating. So there was some type of orchestrating, some impulsive action that was taken. To cause you anxiety, right? It could be rumors. It could be stabbing in the back. It looks like worry, nightmares. Like, it just seems like a lot of people were against you at the time, right? And this is what caused you to have a death and a rebirth, right? So you decided to end these things. It was like, I'm ending this because I'm looking for a new beginning. This was wish fulfillment, right? You got the 9 of Cups coming out, right? This is when it came to friends celebrating, people celebrating. As soon as the endings came in, they were celebrating, feeling like they were winning, right? Corporation, they collaborated together, right? And now they're in regret. Got the 5 of Cups. Sorry, you have the 3 of Hearts, the 3 of Cups, and then the 3 of Pentacles. They have the 3 of Gems here. But they collaborated, right? They celebrated. This was wish fulfillment to create endings, right? And this was a wish fulfillment for them. They felt like they were winning, right? Because they did. This is something that they have done in the past. It's something that they have done to other people. This is, you're not the first person. You're definitely not the first person. The way they gathered up and teamed up to do this, couldn't be. Couldn't be. It's about 6 of them. Yeah. Yeah. And now they're in regret. It's been illuminated. We got the Sun card coming out due to their regrets. This was their fulfillment, though. The crazy part is the red, yellow, and green means destructive, persevere, creative. So this meaning, right? Even them being destructive, they persevered to be creative to do this thing, right? This is part of the reason why they're in regret. They felt like this was going to bring them in blessings. Fulfillment. You're out the way. They don't have to deal with you no more. But now they're in regret. I wonder why. Why are you in regret? What's being highlighted? What's being illuminated? That you went into karma waters, that you escaped. That you knew when the hell to get out of there, when to get out of Dodge. That's what's being illuminated. Now they needing therapy. Now they feel lost, confused, hopeless. Because they don't got a connection with you no more. They know they're I'm sorry. 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and then you have the Lovers. They don't have this connection no more. They can't deal. It's hard. All these problems are happening. We don't know which way to go. I got the 5 of Swords. Conflict now. They got conflict. They warring. Due to unethical behavior. Why? Unethical. This is all due to plotting and planning just to be unethical, just to cause problems for your own self. Doesn't make sense. Who would do that? No wonder they were cheering for you to get out of there. Get out of Dodge. So you gave it to them. You said, okay, y'all want to celebrate giving me conflict. You want to celebrate giving me competition. You're causing this on purpose. This is what you want. Because they thought that they were going to have some, I don't know, opportunity. Overflowing cup that didn't exist. Because it exists only in you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. This is why you had to leave and get out of Dodge. Tower. Upheaval. This conflict, that's all it did was bring upheaval. A tower, change. A shift. Revelation. Nine of Pentacles comes out. Independent energy. Someone that's accomplished, sophisticated, and elite. Masterful. On a new journey. Being a fool. Okay. So, as you can see, what has happened? All you did while you're in regret is put this Nine of Pentacles, this independent energy, on a new journey. On a new journey. Queen of Wands wants to come out. So you could be a Queen of Wands. You could be a Queen of Wands. Right? The Queen of Wands speaks of someone who has great counsel. Right? They're fiery. They have integrity. They're encouraging. They're generous. Queen of Wands may be she got a little cat with her. You know, she seems very fierce. She has tigers behind her, two-headed tiger that she sits on, and she's rooted in. So she's rooted. She is definitely fierce, creative. So let's see. So basically, what has happened is, or it could be a Queen of Wands has done this to you. Let me say this right, because it looks like this Queen of Wands is the one who's that Nine of Pentacles. Because remember, you came out as the Empress, a High Priestess, and a Queen of Cups. Someone that was compassionate, right? You even came out with the truth when it came to that Queen of Swords, I think. Gotta look back at it again. I will in a minute. But so it looks like this Nine of Pentacles marked in a new journey, right? Or this Nine of Pentacles, this independent energy, took a risk. She's that Queen of Wands, possibly. Let's see who this Queen of Wands is. Ooh. Who's this Queen of Wands? What role you playing in this situation today, ma'am? Madam. Cards don't got nothing to say about you right now. So it must not be good. It must not be good. Okay, let's find out. It's a tea deck. What you looking like, ma'am? Queen of Wands. Just change. You know what I intuitively feel like? I feel like this Queen of Wands is the issue. That's the first thing, right? I feel like, yeah, she is. Like, she don't got nothing good going on right now. I feel like this upheaval put her back into an independent energy that has to do all the work herself, which was a foolish movement, right? So at one point, you could have been helping her. And instead, she looked at you as competition, right? And instead of lifting things up and making things better in the circumstance, she decided to make this competition. Sometimes, you know what? I almost want to say Aries, because Aries got this thing about being competitive. They do. They do. Leo stand almost in their truth by themselves. And Sag don't really care. I just want to say that. Shock, plot twist. Shock, plot twist. What's happening? Let's see what's happening. What's the sudden change? You can almost call that in a T deck a tower too. The shock card, right? Single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So this person is looking for someone. They need help now. They in regret. They need help due to this conflict. They single. They doing everything by themselves. Seems like nobody can't think for themselves. You ever run into a situation? You ever been at a job where nobody wants to think for themselves? Yeah. They want you to do the work for them. They don't even want to answer a question without asking you first. They can know the answer and still want to ask. Dirty laundry, illegal activities, thievery. Somebody's doing things illegal. It could just be no integrity too. Not going to say it got to be something that you're doing illegal. But it could be. Okay? Because that's what the card said. So I'm not going to take it away. I'm honestly say illegal activities, thievery, laundering. It could be thievery, even just taking someone's ideas, taking someone's materials, doing this competition because this person was a person who actually was an initiator, a person who thinks and process. They were a natural born leader. As you can see, the King of Wands comes out, right? Natural born leader. So this is someone that you would go to with complex issues, right? Now, let's say you're in a circumstance. For me, when I actually went through my situation, it was more like these are complex issues. I was trying to fill in a space. So while filling in this space, you're noticing that, hey, you don't get assistance like that anymore. In actuality, you are assisting other people, but they're getting paid while you are assisting them. That doesn't work that way. Sounds like some type of authority or title needs to change, but you know, everybody's different. Everybody feels different. So, illegal activities, 3, thievery, laundering. Let's see what happened. Oh, there's evidence. They guilty as charged, exposed. There is evidence, baby. Yes. Yes. You're getting exposed for your thievery, right? Your illegal activities. It's over. Feel the burn. I hope she feels the burn. Okay. No, I'm joking. Self-improvement, independent living, leading the pack. Okay, bossing up. Flighty or temporary option or unpredictable intentions. So it seems like the leader of the pack, the person, got to be a boss. You know, they're self-improvement, right? They have self-empowerment. So they're someone who empowers themselves, right? So they're still fighting through this. They're trying to, they got flighty energy at this time, right? Feeling like a temporary option. Now they can see that cause and effect. Just the law of cause and effect, right? What you put out, what you reap is what you sow. That's that 7 of Pentacles. That's that hard work you put in. So what was you putting in? Dirty laundry. You know what happens when you put in dirty laundry in the dryer, right? Everything else stinks. You were a key player in this situation, okay? You played it, or they were a key player in the situation. They played a key role in this circumstance. Okay, my bad. Take that back in. Please. You guys, I'll be quick, okay? So right now, you're self-empowered. You're leading the pack. You were never meant to be no temporary option. So they play themselves. I bet you everything is falling to pieces. I almost could say, I feel like. Try it. Things is falling to pieces. They don't know what to do. Flighty. They feeling flighty right now. They almost want to get up and quit right now with all this stuff, right, going on. Now they see how much you were a key role, a key player, the important person, a central role, irreplaceable, because they can't find you. That's why they single and mingle and looking out. They on a hunt, looking for someone like you. And can't find it, and can't, and won't. Keeping it 100. Spirit says we keeping it 100. Honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. They know they looking for you. Or they outside with a flashlight in the daytime. They doing those type of movements. Okay? Thirsty. Seeking attention. Needing validation. They need someone to say you're doing a good job. They need it. They thirsty now. They thirsty. Fixated and obsessed. Obsessed attachments. Focusing in. That means they keep going on your social media. Looking at you. But they know. Not today. They'll be left on red. You not in the mood. Okay? When you left there, and you closed the door. You did not turn around and turn back into salt. You decided not to look back. Not even once. Not even as a question. Yes, this is them. You was petty. They was petty. They was being petty. Immature, small-minded, insignificant. Drama. That means they love drama. They love trolling. Yes. You didn't know they've been doing this to you. They've been trolling you. They had a little group on that. They put a little group together. They all snickered and laughed. They think you weren't aware of it, but you kind of knew. No one had to tell you. It's because you connected. Because Divine got you. Yeah. So, they're wanting to bait an into a reaction. Provoke you. They want you to see that they viewed your profile. If you can see it. Don't even fall for it. Just doing too much. You know when people want to do too much? Yeah, they just want something from you. They just want to provoke you once again. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Don't even fall for the fake frenemies either. The ones that hang out with them. Being two-faced. Those same ones, yeah, they're going to reach back out. With their hidden intentions. Hey, how you doing? I ain't see you in a long time. I'm just checking on you. Just checking on you. Yeah. Yeah, it's going viral, though. It's going around. It's going around. How much they needed you. How thirsty they... Definitely how they treated the Empress. How they treated this High Priestess. It's going around. They see it. They're distressed. SOS calls. Acting like urgency. Acting with urgency. So they might give you a call. Birds of a feather flock together in reverse. Because you ain't nowhere close to who they are. Nowhere. Nowhere. Y'all don't flock together. They could feather up or where they need to go. With the delays coming with them. That's what they need to flock to. They flocking all the way. I'm in the United States. They flocking all the way to Canada right now. Flocking. Delays, trials, tribulations. Taking the long road. They decided to take it the long. So guess what? Start her all over brand new. You went from endings to new beginnings. New boo. They learning each other. Yeah. Yeah. And this new boo got self-limiting beliefs, feeling inadequate, fearing failure. Yeah. Yeah. Spiritual narcissist, spiritual egotistical, spiritual manipulation, superiority complex. So this new boo who's feeling self-limited, right? Or feeling inadequate, they feel like this person has a superiority complex. Like they just got to feel like they're the boss. Got to. Like they're in charge. When they're asking from you. But they're people pleasing. Overgiving. Being a nice guy. So this is what it tells me. Overgiving. Just gaslighting, basically. Saying anything, doing anything. Yeah. Just to be friends. Just to have friends with benefits. Non-committal. So, just to get what they want, they will people please, right? They'll be in your face. They'll tell you, oh, you're doing a great job. You're doing this. You're doing it. And then they'll talk about you behind your back. Two-faced frenemy. Yep. Yep. Because they want to be friends with benefits. So they want to act like, yeah, no, you're the smart one. And we really should have been with you this whole time. So you come in so that you can help us with this situation. But really, it's just your benefits. But you're going through a major transformation, self-improvement, drastic changes. So, this was the burdens. This is the burdens that they have to deal with due to the conflict, and justice came in and cleared things up for you. So when you went into calmer waters, I know you wanted to know, are they going through it? They are. Know it. Know it and believe it, that they are going through it. They are going through it. I don't care if this is a family dynamic. I don't care if this is a job. I don't care if this is a relationship. Whoever this is, how this resonates with you, they're going through it. They're burdened. They see your worth now. They see how much you were valued, how valuable you were. You are the key player. You're the key player. Don't let no one else tell you any different. You're the key player. You're glowing up. I love it. Keep going. Keep shining. Let me see if there's anything else. You're self-improving. I want to say this is the ending of the reading. Finding your true self. Living consciously. Giving $0. Okay? You. No disregard. Unapologetic. As you should be. Because you deserve it. Don't let no one tell you any different. Peace. Oh, like and subscribe. New Kai Moon 3333. Yes, like and subscribe.